So I know you don't know us,
And we don't know you.
but we'd love for you to join us here at Spencer Lawn Care.
Not only are we husband and wife and we work together as a team, we are also parents and we bring you on our journey of life.
Every day.
Every single day.
Almost daily vloggers, guys. We do so much more than just lawn care, even though that is the focus of the channel, is lawn care, growing your business, snow removal, landscaping, hardscaping, all of that fun stuff. But
yeah, it does keep us busy, but so do our kids. They do sports, softball, basketball, a lot of fun stuff.
TQ also cooks up some great meals. We love using our Traeger grill
Yes.
over there. And yeah, we just have a lot of fun around here.
And we have a new addition.
What is that, TQ?
Chickens.
Let's show them. So yep, that's my girl driving the tank. Back her on down, babe. Back her on down. Gotta watch for the basketball hoop. Good job. We've had a ton of interest about our all-new dump trailer setup. We actually had a magazine reach out to us about featuring it into a magazine. We have not replied to them just yet. Yes or no, we have reached back out to them about, hey, what are the terms and conditions? Because, guys, this is something that we put a lot of time, effort, and money into developing, and we want to bring it to you guys here on the channel. We just don't want to give it to somebody else to use and, I guess, make profit off of. And I don't know. You guys let us know in the comments. Should we do that magazine or not? I mean, it's good feedback. It's good publicity. And it would look really awesome on the front cover. But it's kind of like, we brought it here for you guys. We designed it here for you guys. We built it for ourselves. But for you guys to be able to take ideas, tips, tricks, whatever you want to take from the video or hear from the channel and use in building your own setup down the road. You don't have to have aluminum sides, guys. This was just a luxury that we wanted to do and build for ourselves. And you can do this with plywood, 2x4s. You can do it with steel. You can do it with many, many different things. PVC piping for the roof ribs. But enough of that. Let's hop into this thing. The other day, whenever I kind of unveiled it to you after we had the accident that we were involved in and all of that, I really couldn't move the trailer and show you guys a real in-depth look at this thing. So I want to do that real quick. Let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, a few months ago, we went ahead and bought the Liberty dump trailer. This is a 7x14, 14,000 pound GVWR. And this was just kind of like our main starting point to create what we have here. So if you come inside of our box here on the trailer, you'll see that we have a few different things that are a little bit different than most trailers. We have one up and down setup here. We also have a wired setup just as a backup. And we also have our third, which is we can do on and off, and this is just wireless, and we can put the dump trailer up or down.
So one of the things we really had to do, and we did search around a long time, is find a fabricator, a good fabricator. So we have a friend, Mike Nussbaum, his father-in-law, Tim Caskey, great welder, great fabricator. He did this weld job, and he did great, and we want to thank you for that too.
So back in September, whenever we went ahead and ordered the dump trailer, we also went ahead and ordered our Billy Goat debris loader. Now, I will say, guys, it was a hard decision because this has the 37 Vanguard on it. We were also looking at the Skag debris loader, and that one, I believe, came with a Kohler on it or a Kawasaki. I don't remember exactly, but it had different engine options. We solely went with this one because Schleybaugh, that you guys know that we deal with for our dealership, carries Billy Goat. That's the only reason we went with this one. So if you're thinking about building a trailer setup similar to this, some of the specs you're going to need to know. From the top of our roof bows, all the way up top there at the very top of the tarp, to the bottom of the trailer is exactly 11 foot 4 inches. Now you're going to need to check with your state laws. It might even be across the country or in your country. We know we have fans all over the world. You're going to need to check with your local regulations. So this trailer is at the maximum for our height and for our weight basically, and that's what we wanted to do. Okay, if we would have went anything over a 14 foot long, that would have put us over our 26,000 1 pound GVWR, and then you're going to get into requiring like CDLs and stuff like that, and that's what we wanted to avoid. We didn't want to have to go that route, but we wanted to push it right up to the limit where we could, and that's exactly what we did. So from the top of the roof bows to the bottom of the trailer, 11 foot 4 inches. So the netting on top of the trailer is just temporary to get us through the rest of this season. That will be getting replaced by a more custom, more professional looking, and way better tarp next year that'll keep down on the dust on us. But we went ahead, I'll plug a video here real quick, exactly where we bought that and exactly what size it is.
We're leaving Harbor Freight. We got a tarp. It's the biggest one they carry in store. It's a 12 by 20 foot.
Mesh tarp.
Hopefully.
It has holes in it.
Yeah. We were told by the cashier that it has holes in it.
So this trailer has two 7,000-pound axles under it, which gives it that 14,000-pound GVWR. This goes all the way through the corner, okay? That's going to give you a nice compression, keep things very stiff, and add support to the trailer. Then if TQ wants to zoom down in here, you can see all the way down the entire trailer. These are bolts with big washers that basically are bolting this to the top of the trailer mount. So this is a fully custom door designed specifically for this debris loader. So this has gussets in here to add support. You could overlook those very easy, but I would highly recommend these gussets. We also added an extra hinge to this door. Okay, it comes standard with two. We went ahead and added the middle one here, and we also went ahead and added in grease fittings. This is very, very important, guys, because this is going to be a ton of weight on here. You're going to want to keep things greased up and just keep them moving and keep them clean. So why did we decide to mount the Billy Goat facing the rear? Simply because, guys, if we would turn this unit so that the hose is facing this way, the muffler, the exhaust area would all be facing into the trailer. And that's not good, because if this thing started up and when you shut it down, it actually will shoot a flame out about 10 inches. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's a bright blue flame. It'll burn you. So you got to be real careful with this area. That was simply why. And if we turned it the other way, we would have just been too far off. Could we put it on that side? Yes, but we do most of our cleanups from the passenger side. So we just went ahead and put it on this side. So this Billy Goat debris loader weighs just under 600 pounds, guys. So your mount that you put this on, you're not going to want to play around with. You're going to want to put some extra time and effort into really building this thing so that it's sturdy. TQ wants to come around here. We'll go ahead and show you kind of how we have it set up for now. Things will change as we learn things and, you know, figure out the whole system. It's still pretty new to us. So we just have a carabiner here holding our tube on. And then you're going to want to watch, because this thing will swing just kind of into there for now. And then if you come in here, like I said, this is a custom door, so we have to push in on our handle, open it up, lift up, and then just like a typical dump trailer door, it opens up. Now this thing has weight to it, so you're gonna need to be lifting a little bit to move it. Just kidding. You just gotta work it out. So we designed this entire door to sit on the inside of this flange here, okay? So when this door is closed, it actually sits right on this plate, reducing the wear and tear on those hinges that we had built and on that door. Because from all the research we did, the number one point where failure happens is at this hinge, okay? So you'll actually notice that our hinge has a little bit of a opening, and that was designed specifically, guys. This door is not leaning, it's not doing any of that. It was designed specifically for when this thing closes, it's tight. So you see that? I mean, it's tight, guys. You could probably not fit a piece of paper in there, but it was designed specifically for that, so that when this thing's driving down the road, it's not bouncing, causing wear and tear on those hinges and this door and this whole unit possibly coming off the back side of the trailer. So you just open her up, follow it on around here. Now we have a chain set up underneath of here. TQ wants to come down low. Just real quick, this clips. Comes up here. Come up here. Can you see it, TQ?
Yep.
And then you just clip it to the trailer. Now why did we do that? Simply because this trailer comes standard with these bolts that just lock into the trailer and will typically hold the door open, and that's perfectly fine under normal conditions. But when you have a 600-pound unit, a motor, a blower, a turbine, a tube, this is all steel. You got to be extra precautious there. So we went ahead and added that heavy-duty chain. We actually have another one that we can hook up to if we need it. But yeah, that's just something that could be very overlooked, and it keeps this door back and out of the way so that we can actually get the dump trailer up and dump without this door and everything hitting the ground. So the other door, I mean, you can see here, guys, how light this thing is. This is nothing compared to that door. So this one here just uses the standard hinge. Clicks in just like that. So when we had the trailer design, we went ahead and had the floor hooks put in. Now I know some of you were like, oh, I would have never done that. You know, I'd have put them on the wall, yada, yada, yada. Well, this was specifically designed with us hoping that in a year or two that we can buy a skid loader or, you know, a bobcat, something like that to help grow the business, a dingo, whatever we end up deciding to grow the landscaping side of things. We want to be able to put it in here and bolt it down. And you're not going to want those to your walls, okay? Your walls are flimsy. It's a weak point in a trailer setup, okay? So we went ahead and put them straight to the floor. Do they catch a little bit of debris? Yes, they do. But is it that big of a deal? No, it's not, guys. Things are going to get dirty. Things are going to get wet. So our roof bows allow us to fit the maximum amount of debris into this trailer, whether that's sticks, whether that's leaves, grass, whatever. It gives us maximum height to be able to get as much in here as possible. So if you come over here and look, if you want to know how they're connected, basically we just had welded onto our aluminum walls these fittings, and these just slide right in. They'll make it really easy for access to take them in and out whenever the season's over. But yeah, all the way around. All the way down the other side. Hi, TQ.
Hi.
And like I said, guys, this is just a standard mesh tarp from Harbor Freight. Nothing special whatsoever. Eventually, what we're going to do is probably the back half will be solid, okay? Because if you notice here, when our debris comes in, it shoots in right here, and it kind of glances down this wall. You can kind of see where it's been hitting, glances down the wall, and then it kind of like pounds this area right here. Now, we haven't really done it just yet. We're going to put a mat here, maybe even a couple system of mats, maybe one that's higher, a little bit lower, that'll kind of just hit things and deflect them. But believe it or not, guys, when that thing's blowing in here, it's dispersing so well, it fills the trailer up. I mean, every single area in this thing. I know some people were saying, oh, it was just going to build up here on the right-hand side. It does not do that whatsoever, guys. It's coming in here with so much force and so fine a powder that it's almost like a dust. And it just kind of just fills up all the voids. And I mean, literally fills up every crevice of this box, okay? So, yeah, we're going to put a mat here, probably like just a truck mat. A buddy of mine said he's got some extras, so we're going to put that on there. The tarp itself will stay mesh up front. I'm assuming probably just mesh to this first rib here. I believe that's enough ventilation to allow the air to get out. Yes, it will still go towards the truck a little bit, but the overall concept here is to tarp the rest of this solid, and that debris won't be coming down on whoever is operating the blower out back or the sucker out back. It'll keep all that dust off of them, and I'll tell you what, we get dusty, huh?
We do, and it will also keep all the extras off the debris loader as well. You want to keep it away from the engine because we've noticed it can catch fire for the leaves coming back on it, so we got to be careful with that.
Yeah. That's kind of a real quick rundown of this. Now, some things we've done here, guys, you might not want to do, okay? You might want to just dedicate your trailer 100% to debris loading, and that's perfectly fine. We designed this trailer so that if we want to take the walls off, take the debris loader off, take that entire other door off, we can do that in a matter of probably an hour or less. So with this setup, this entire door setup here can come off. Now you're going to need a bobcat, you're going to need a forklift, something along those lines. But with that being said, it is possible to take it off, okay? So the way we would take it off, if TQ wants to show you the other door over there sitting, that was our original door for the dump trailer. So what we would have to do is come back in here and basically take our 3 bolts out of here with a forklift underneath of here, and we would lift this entire setup out of here, okay? The mower, the motor, the entire debris loader, the back wall, this door, all of that would have to come off, okay? Now we could take this panel off and leave the walls on and just use it as a bigger dump trailer. Just put this wall onto our other door and put it back on here, but the debris loader will be out of the way, if you guys know what I'm saying. Or we can take the walls completely off, take the debris loader completely off, and utilize it just simply as the dump trailer, just the original Liberty dump trailer. And that's perfectly fine, and we might do that too, but we haven't figured out just yet. And we have some other ideas for using this trailer to bring in more income throughout the entire year. So if you're looking to order your own trailer and do something like this, one of the things I highly recommend, I believe it was Mitchell recommended this one to me. He said, get a wireless remote. You will absolutely love it. And it just does wonders for you. And it makes it pretty cool to get good camera shots with too. So go ahead. I'll go ahead and raise it up for you guys and show you. TQ can walk you around. I won't be able to go all the way up just because of the debris loader, but
Okay.
so as you can see, it's not all the way up right now just because the debris loader will hit the concrete. But this thing goes up pretty darn far, guys. We have a safety bar in here also that we can put, you know, if we need to get in here and work on things, it's just right here. This pops up, and it gives you that little bit of safety in case, you know, the trailer can come down. You never want to rely on a machine totally, guys. It can do damage. So wireless remote is definitely something I would consider. Make sure you ask your trailer manufacturer, whoever you go with, do they offer this? Because not all of them do offer wireless remotes. So we wanted to give you guys a real in-depth look at the trailer. Now we have to get ourselves out here and really get to work and get some landscaping done, TQ, huh?
We do.
Make sure that notification bell is turned on, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to join us here at Spencer Lawn Care. As always,
Keep mowing.
keep growing.
Keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
TQ out.
Peace.
Bye.
Don't worry, I'm not a predator. You know I'm coming from the top.